Yeah, I mean,
All right, and can you say what it is?
within a single generation, white supremacy could be destroyed. But it would mean that every white woman on the planet would either A, have to insist on not having any children at all, or B, insist on only having children by men who are darker than them. Same thing goes with white men, but it's especially the case with white women because this culture, this sexist culture of ours, has taught women to hone in on that which is most secure, that which is most comfortable. And it is not secure and it is not comfortable to defy your friends, to defy your family, and go out with someone that's darker than you. The rare exception to the rule would be someone like Linda Lee. In the biopic Dragon, Linda Lee, Bruce Lee's wife, defied her mother and hooked up with Bruce Lee. And that's how we got Brandon Lee, the Crow, you know? So if you're a fan of the Crow, thank Linda Lee's courage. Courage that is all too rare in American society. So the historical significance of black men and white women is the very backbone, the very foundation of America. You see, someone like Halle Berry, who has a black dad and a white mom, looks more like her black dad than she does like her white mom. And from the point of view of white supremacists like the KKK or the Nazis or what have you, this is the equivalent of a viral contagion. I do believe that's the reason why vampires and zombies are so popular in American culture, is because on a subliminal subconscious level it reminds whites of their inevitable fate. That is, their destiny to be bred out, or as the technical term is, ethnic miscegenation. I say ethnic because we are all members of the human race, and the only interracial couple is Superman and Lois Lane, and the only interracial child is Mr. Spock from Star Trek. So ethnic mixing or ethnic miscegenation is what I'm all for. And if you watch Warren Beatty's movie Bulworth, you see that he's in it too. I believe the line in Warren Beatty's Bulworth is everyone needs to fuck everyone until everyone is the same color, or words to that effect. Again, rent Bulworth, see for yourself. And it's not about trying to make everyone look alike, because that would assume that all mixed folks look alike, and that would be racist. Because it's not like Ice-T looks like Mariah Carey, and it's not like Halle Berry looks like Barack Obama. But the point being, though, is that if America is ever to evolve to the next level, America is simply going to have to get over its fear, or more to the point, white America is going to have to get over its fear of being bred out. It is not as if civilization is going to collapse like a house of cards just because your distant descendants look like Halle Berry or Mariah Carey. And the sooner white America grasps this, the better off everyone else will be. Because the reason why you have capitalism, the reason why we don't have free universal health care, is because somewhere out there, there's some white supremacist elitists saying, well, if we had free universal health care, then that'd be all the more niggas breeding. And they're actually thinking that far ahead. And so, you know, soon as they get over their fear of dark-skinned descendants or tan descendants, as soon as they get over their fear of descendants that are darker than them, then they're not going to mind sharing the wealth. All these issues are connected. Even homophobia. The reason why white supremacists are homophobic is because they figure, well, if two gay men are with each other, or two gay women, two gay white men or two gay white women are with each other, then they're not procreating. And the Ku Klux Klan is all about having as many whites procreating as possible. So that's why there's homophobia. There's sexism, because sexism diminishes a woman's courage and keeps her from having the wherewithal to deal with a suitor of color. There is capitalism, again, because the fear of, you know, your wealth being given to, you know, someone that doesn't look like you. And so on and so on. Imperialism. Well, you know, it's real easy to be imperialistic against people that you think don't look like you, which is why I, for one, am hoping that any day now, we'll look up and we'll see the saucers, you know, that you see in sci-fi films, you know, filling the skies. Why? Because if there's first contact with an extraterrestrial, with an alien race, note the correct use of the word, correct use of the term, if we make first contact with an alien race, it will bring humanity together. Because it's kind of hard for a Ku Klux Klansman to psychotically obsess over his daughter being with a nigga when there's something with green skin and scales and 4 arms and antennae and 1 eye, you know, coming down the gangplank of a flying saucer after her, you see. So, again, the only interracial couple is Superman and Lois Lane.